Lake of the Ozarks. It's me, William Holtz, and this week I'm not alone, so everybody can take a deep breath.
I'm Ashley Kyle, back at it after a week off. It's been a crazy time around the Lake of the Ozarks.
Indeed, Ashley. Obviously, we just wrapped up the annual shootout weekend, and we've got word that it was an absolute record setter. So obviously, kudos to all the volunteers, the shootout committee, and of course, Captain Ron and everybody else who was involved.
Not only that, William, but I hear it was an incredible time at the Get the Lead Out concert Saturday night.
It sure was. Those guys were fantastic, and there's nowhere I'd rather see them or any live music for that matter other than our very own Ozarks Amphitheater in Camdenton. A quick shout out to Mary Kay and her incredible staff out there.
So you've got those things, and then of course school is officially underway and summer's starting to wind down, but we are excited as ever to bring you stories featuring the return of a nationwide fundraiser.
That will recognize a local's dedication to her passion of quilting.
And a special shout out to the Camdenton School District's Teacher of the Week.
And your preview of Labor Day events here at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. That, and we'll take a look back at the greatest part of the annual shootout, the Wishing on a Ride event.
Stay tuned for all of that and more after a word from our friends at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
Here at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln, my team is driven to be different. Different in a great way because we're going to give you the very best customer satisfaction anywhere. One of the parts about our dealership you will love is our 1995 oil changes. You get a free alignment check, you get a free multi-point inspection, you get a free car wash. Everybody will get all of that combined for $19.95. Stop by today or come visit us at rickball.com.
Hey everyone, it's William Holtz with Lake TV here on the beach at Captain Ron's, and it's going to be one of our favorite events we do every year, part of the annual shootout. It's the Wishing Upon a Ride, and I'll tell you what, we are in for a treat. If you've never got to see this event or be part of it, buckle up because it's going to be awesome. Let's go. All right, we're now joined by event organizer, event chair, Tiffany Mawson. Tiffany, first, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We've had an amazing time today. Now, I want you to tell everybody, and myself included, what exactly is Wishing Upon a Ride, how long it's been around, where the idea came from, and what all goes into it.
Well, Wishing on a Ride was started about 8 years ago. We had, somebody had suggested we do it, and we just started. I have a nephew that was a wish, you know, he was granted a wish. Make-A-Wish has always been near and dear to my heart. So I actually just started working on it. One day we had kids lined up here. I didn't organize it, and we didn't have any boats. So Ron called me and said, I need some help. And I went in Captain Ron's, and I said, does anybody here have a boat they can give a kid a ride? And people started pouring out of Captain Ron's, and we actually made the event happen on a dime, just turned it around on a dime. Since then, every year it gets bigger. Make-A-Wish has partnered with us on this. They let all the Wish families know this isn't really the kids' wish, it's just something they can do because they're a Make-A-Wish kid. And because these kids, whether they're a serious illness or medical condition or a disability, they could come out, ride the boats, and forget about all the stuff going on in their lives. So it's been going on for a lot of years. Bill Bachman and Greg Semmel from St. Louis come every year. They started it with me. They're the Snoopy Doghouse boat on the end. They've got a cigarette boat, and since then more and more and more. We had over 27 boats here today, and I'm sure we gave well over 150, 200 rides. We had so many awesome families that thanked us for this. They said this has given their families a chance to come out and just forget about all the stuff going on in their lives. And we all wear our sunglasses for a reason, Will. It's really heart-wrenching, some of these kids and what they've gone through. We had that family that you videotaped. The mom is deaf, she couldn't speak, couldn't communicate. We happen to have a boat here that was giving rides, and his wife spoke sign language. So she translated, and it made the whole experience for them. It was just like a miracle. It was awesome.
What was your very favorite part about it?
How fast it went.
Which was how fast?
55 miles an hour.
55 miles an hour. Did you lose your glasses or did your hair go crazy?
Hair went crazy, yeah.
This is one of those rare occasions when you can actually do something for somebody else that will probably have more of a problem than you will ever experience in your life. To be able to see the changes in looks in their faces and the enjoyment that they get out of something that they normally wouldn't be doing any time in their life because of whatever affliction they have, just puts that warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart that you can't replace.
Now we're joined by Alicia with Make-A-Wish Missouri. Alicia, what an amazing event took place today.
Yes, we are so excited to be here.
So I know that you guys, obviously being Make-A-Wish Missouri, you guys get to provide the information and make a lot of the Wish families aware of that. So a lot of the kids and families that were here today were actually part of your guys' organization?
Yes, so a lot of the kids that participated in today's events are Make-A-Wish kids who have received a wish or are going to receive a wish from Make-A-Wish Missouri. And they come out here just as a fun wish enhancement, get to enjoy the day worry-free, go out on some boats. Some of them even get to drive the boat maybe for a couple minutes with the driver's help, which is just a lot of fun.
This is my favorite event of the whole year. So I wait for this and now it's over. I'm sad that it's over, but it was a great day.
Well, I've got a new favorite event now that I was part of it today, Tiffany. Thanks again so much. That's Tiffany Mawson,
Thank you.
event chair of Wishing on a Ride, our favorite part of the annual shootout. We'll talk to you guys later.
Eldon just got a big upgrade in their local health care courtesy of Lake Regional Health System. Eldon has a brand new 2-story, 20,000 square foot addition located off of South Maple Street. With the new space, Lake Regional has added several specialists and is opening a retail pharmacy. Of course, they'll continue to provide family medicine, pediatrics, express care, and rehabilitation therapies. To celebrate this incredible expansion of services, Lake Regional had a community open house at their new Eldon Clinic this past Saturday, August 26th. It was a great event, and we tip our cap to Lake Regional as they continue to work diligently to improve the health care available to Lake residents.
The Fill the Boat fundraiser is coming back to the lake from now until Labor Day, which means that Lake area firefighters are headed to the streets this week to collect funds in their famous boots to raise money for the fight against muscular dystrophy and ALS. The Mid-County firefighters will be set up at multiple intersections throughout Camden County. The money raised from their efforts will go toward funding groundbreaking research, aiding care centers at Mercy Hospital in Springfield in providing care and support to patients of MD, and much, much more. Our local fire department will be just one of 69 departments from across the country participating in this fantastic fundraiser. So roll down your windows, spare some change, and maybe even bring those hardworking servicemen a cold water or Gatorade.
The Lake of the Ozarks Cabin Fever Quilt Guild is turning 30 this year, and in honor of the anniversary, they wanted to celebrate the achievements of one of their founding members, Margaret Scheider. Margaret has been quilting for 70 years and brought her love and talents for quilting to the Ozarks in the 1980s. She and about 8 other ladies set up shop in the Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks meeting room in Osage Beach, and the Cabin Fever Quilt Guild was formed. The idea behind the club came from the women wanting to improve their own quilting skills, as well as the desire to share and teach others the wonderful art, and their goal continues to be sharing the camaraderie of quilting with those and sharing that experience, and also providing handmade quilts to those in need. During her time with the club, Margaret has served as president and held other offices and chairs as well. The guild currently has over 30 members and is open to anyone regardless of experience.
That's very neat. I've never really gotten into quilting, but if I did, I'd want to be just like Margaret. Now, in other news, high school and middle school capstone teacher Matt Hendon was just named Camden School District's Teacher of the Week, and for good reason. I'm sure everyone remembers last week's unforgettable solar eclipse. Well, Mr. Hendon played a huge role in making that unforgettable memory for all the kids attending school that day as well. For over a year, Mr. Hendon had been working to ensure that every single student, teacher, and faculty member had their own pair of glasses for that special day. He was the man responsible for ordering glasses for everyone and even ran from building to building on the day of the eclipse to make sure that everyone had their glasses on the big day. Thank you, Mr. Hendon, for making this such a special day for everyone within the Camden School District.
We'll be back after a word from Iguana Boat Sales and Ameren, Missouri with a preview of Labor Day events.
Hi, I'm Warren Witt with Ameren, Missouri. I want to welcome you to the #1 recreational lake in the country, the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Although we understand your stay is all about making memories, we want you to be safe. A few things to remember are, if you're swimming and feel a tingle or a shock, never touch any part of the dock. If you feel a shock, swim away from the dock. Next, always wear a life jacket when aboard a vessel. Although you might be a strong swimmer, accidents do happen, and wearing a life jacket could be the difference between life and death. So always think before you sink. We here at Ameren, Missouri encourage you to practice these safety tips while enjoying the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. As for me, I think I hear a crappie calling my name. It's a big one!
This message is brought to you by Ameren, Missouri. For additional information on dock electrical safety, visit your local fire district website or safeatthelake.com. Well, folks, the last holiday of the summer is rolling in this weekend, but the lake isn't slowing down until it's over. There are going to be a great number of Labor Day events happening around the Ozarks, and we are here to give you some insight into all of those.
First, if you're looking for some live music to cap off your days this weekend, look no further than the Horny Toad Entertainment Complex at Camden on the Lake Resort. Coming as one of the best cover bands from St. Louis, Contagious, the perfect party band, and they'll be at the Horny Toad Entertainment Complex Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to bring you the greatest music hits covering artists from Bruno Mars to Bon Jovi. The show will be from 9 p.m. to midnight each night.
The Hurricane Deck Lions Club is hosting a breakfast for the public this Saturday, September 2nd. The breakfast will have an all-you-can-eat pancakes and biscuits and gravy from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and the price will be just $6 for adults and $3 for children 10 and under. All money goes towards the Lions Club project, which means that it will all benefit your local community.
There is a Labor Day couples golf tournament happening at Old Kinderhook set for Sunday and Monday, September 3rd and 4th. The entry fee is $400 per couple and includes 4 tournament rounds, tee gifts, on-course events, discount rounds for golf on Saturday and Tuesday, plus a dance and dinner on Sunday night. If you're interested in participating in this tournament, please contact Jason Woods at 573-317-3528 or by email at jwoods@oldkinderhook.com.
Of course, it wouldn't be Labor Day weekend without fireworks, and if you want to get on the water for your fireworks experience, check out the Celebration 2 Sunset Cruise and Fireworks Saturday night. Passengers will board the cruise at 7:30 p.m. and return after a huge fireworks display over Bagnell Dam. Now, pricing for this incredible experience runs $35 for adults and $25 for children ages 3 to 9, and the cruise is free for children younger than 3 years of age.
Old Kinderhook's Labor Day Fireworks Fun Fest is scheduled for this Friday, September 1st from 5 to 9 p.m. This Fun Fest will feature all kinds of family fun like food, live music, games, face painting, and more. Fireworks will start at dusk over the golf course, so bring a blanket and your people and settle in for a fantastic evening.
And another fireworks spectacular is the Labor Day barbecue and fireworks at the Lodge of the Four Seasons. The barbecue will be at Shutter's Restaurant from 4 to 8 p.m. and the fireworks will start at 9 p.m. on Sunday the 3rd. There will be clowns and face painting at the pool area around 5 o'clock as well. And if you would rather come by boat, you can even watch the fireworks by water at the 13-mile marker.
Last but not least on our list of Labor Day events, next Sunday from noon to 7 p.m. is the grand opening of the Camdenton VFW's new building. Maybe you all remember a feature story we did on the development of this wonderful new building, and it's now come to fruition. Although the Bunker Bar and Grill at VFW Post 5923 is already open, their grand opening is their kickoff to introduce the community to this wonderful new facility. Veteran and one of the project's main organizers, Keith Lucas, will be speaking at the event. We here at Lake TV highly encourage you to support this VFW by attending their grand opening of the new Bunker Bar and Grill at VFW Post 5923.
And before we go, I'd like to take this opportunity to give a shout out to a very special young lady who just celebrated her 20th birthday yesterday. It's Lake TV's very own Alyssa Ripley. Now, Alyssa is our scriptwriter here for the weekly report and is also able to manage this responsibility while also working 2 other jobs and balancing her studies as a full-time student at the University of Missouri in Columbia. She's a very special person, and I can tell you this. Not only are we incredibly thankful for you here at Lake TV, Miss Ripley, but I know if my daughter is half the incredible young woman that you are, I'll consider myself to be a very successful father. The world is a better place because of your existence over the last 20 years. Thanks for being exactly who you are. Well, that's all for this week, everyone. Be sure to catch us on Como Connect Channel 90, Charter Channel 197, or at mylaketv.com. You can also check us out on Facebook.
Also, don't forget about Lake TV's live high school football coverage this Friday, as we will be back in Osage to bring you Hallsville versus Osage. The Burger Smokehouse pregame show is set to start at 6:40 p.m. Signing out for this week, I'm Ashley Kyle.
The one and the only Ashley Kyle. And before we go, Ashley, I did want to give one last shout out, and it's to your husband, Jeff Kyle, who's the band director at School of the Osage. The band Friday night during the game was awesome, and I know that Jeff plays a small role in that.
Yeah, just a small part.
Well, I'm William Holtz, everyone. Live clean, love without hesitating, and enjoy your week. So until next time, be blessed and stay classy, Lake of the Ozarks.